What's up, everybody? It's Chibi, and today I'm going to be doing an anime review on Captain Earth. Now, this week's episode, or technically last weekend's episode, had a lot of foreshadowing. Well, there's two big foreshadowing events that happened in this episode, and we had a death flag raised. Now, if you don't know what I'm talking about, I'm about to let you know. Teppei in this episode pretty much was the one doing the foreshadowing, and he raised his own fucking death flag in this episode. He clearly states to Daichi, our main male character, saying if you keep going off the handle like that, you're going to lose someone important, or you're going to lose something important. And then you even have Teppei state in this episode, like, leave me, Captain, leave me, I'm fine. And it just shows you that most likely he might die. There was multiple flags in this episode saying that Daichi's going to lose something important in this series, because we're getting closer and closer to the end of Captain Earth, and I could see something saddening like that happen. And we also get a lot of emotional feels in this episode, actually. For instance, with the parents. For instance, we have Hana. We have Hana trying to find a mother or parents, and she's looking at Akari's mother as a parent, like a mother. And we have Teppei wondering about his father. And, thinking about it, we haven't seen Teppei's parents in quite a long time. We haven't seen, Teppei's father since right at the beginning of this series. So, very interesting how they bring this up now, and then they try to raise a death flag for him, and they're doing obvious foreshadowing. So, I expect something very interesting to happen soon in this series. Now, the episode overall, though, it's a good episode. It's actually a lot different from any other episode I have seen from Captain Earth. I mean, usually Captain Earth is, that one-track thing. You have, them fighting the villains up in space, where they have the villains fighting down on the freaking Earth. That's usually what it is. But in this episode, you see them trying to go back to Earth, get back to base, and escort Hana, and they land up in Australia. Big thing is that it's a lot different because the setting has definitely been changed, because we don't get this setting at all in Captain Earth, so getting the setting changed definitely helped, and at the exact same time, seeing them fight fucking tanks, like these unmanned tanks and jets and stuff, was really cool, and you gotta love the entire aspect of how they were trying to talk about the Live Blasters. Now, the main point that I guess anyone can understand about this episode is the Live Blasters. For instance, supposedly from constant testing that, Daichi and Teppei could not get over 1.7, 1.8, but they needed to get over 2.0 to be able to do these certain techniques. Now, the thing is, in this episode, we find out that the Live Blasters have endless energy. They can go on forever if, humans harness it. And so, what Daichi did in this episode kind of harnessed it a little bit. For instance, he goes to 5.8. He doesn't just get to 2. He gets to 5.8. That is ridiculous. It's ridiculous. I wonder what Hana's, Live Blaster was at when she shot that bloom. So, a lot of questions pop up in this episode. And the episode, for the most part, really was good. Had a lot of progression. And we get to see Puck made fun of in this episode. Now, y'all know how I feel about Puck. I still have my theory, and I still call it that Puck is going to be the final villain. But he becomes a monkey. Another one. Puck does not lie, but he does become a monkey. Because, you see him flirting with all these different girls, crushing other girls' hearts, and he's pretty much became a dog or monkey. So it's pretty funny getting to see that and how he reacts. He's like, a monkey? That was just so funny. Now, tell me your thoughts about this episode of Captain Earth, everybody. Did you enjoy it? Did you hate it? What was your favorite moment about this episode? And personally, do you feel like we're going to have a major character death in this series? Since we had those, death flags. Let me know in the comments below. I love all of you so much. You have a wonderful day or night wherever you live. Please be safe, and Chibi out.